How do you get unstuck? So there's a story about a driver driving a tall truck that wasn't paying attention, but this driver actually goes underneath a bridge and gets stuck because the truck is too tall. And the more and more he pressed on the gas, the more stuck he became. And then at that time he was thinking, oh, maybe I should back out. And by that time it was too late. He was already stuck. As you can imagine, the cars started to back up and traffic started to ensue, and also a crowd started to gather, wanting to know what's going on over there. A lot of emergency vehicle and emergency support started to show up, and they're coming up with all these ideas. They all assembled and they started to push the truck further, and nothing happened. It didn't even move. Then they started to pull and pull and pull, and they did that to absolutely no avail. And then finally, when they felt like nothing was working, they tried everything, and often in life we say, we've tried everything. They came to the conclusion the best thing to do is to destroy and demolish the truck so it can free up the space and then cars can get through. At that time, in the crowd, a 6-year-old child yelled out, "Why don't you just let the air out of the tires?" And that's exactly what they did. There was this mass group aha moment. You know those aha moments, those eureka moments. They let the air out of the tire, the truck lowered, and they were able to pull the truck out. And so that's an example of how to get unstuck. But sometimes it has to come from the mind of a child. You've heard me talk about this book, The Structure of Scientific Revolution, that a lot of advancements where industries are stuck, they haven't made a lot of progress or innovation. A lot of the innovation comes from somebody or a party or a team outside of that industry, because it takes external minds sometimes to look at an industry with fresh eyes, a beginner's mind, if you will, and say, why don't you do it this way?